I jumped on because I heard it was about my mouse, and they buffed the shit out of this thing. Under panel, a lot of people would just cheaply hit there. Now it's impossible to actually pen there reliably. The sidearm is the same, besides right here. That used to be only about 900, no, about 90 millimeters thin, and people would just shoot around the track area and just pen you. It was nothing, right there. That's why I used to do it. And then they kept this all the same and left it like that. A major thing they didn't, and then one thing I'm really happy what they did is the front turret armor. Going like this, the actual turret armor, if you see, says 260, buffed it by 20 millimeters. That's pretty much all they did with the mouse, but that's going to save me hundreds of time, and it's definitely going to allow me to take more shots at the front, where Jag Panzer can't cheaply overmatch the frontal armor and do that. Oh, let me get this off. Alright, and then some other notes. They added a brand new, they updated the line, they gave me them automatically unlocked, but did not give me the tanks. This tank's gonna be god in its tier. It has to be. It's basically a mini mouse. And I'm really happy. I might end up buying these tanks, but they are pretty damn expensive. Now this is the most healthy tier 8 in the game. Now. Well, actually, I think there's a couple things that are healthier, but that's still a lot of health and a lot of having to deal with. Now, this tank, it's basically a mouse, but just tiered down and dumbed down. It has 230 hit points. That's more than almost every tier 10. And it is a tier 9. So this is officially the most armored tier, not most armored, the Type 4 Heavy still wins. It is officially the most armored, and it is beastly health. Has good armor, 240. So this is basically the old mouse, how it used to be. But that used to be there. The yellow used to be this, besides in the back. Turret's red. Just dumbed down. Just deal with actual tiers. And I will be getting this tank eventually. This is the Panzer. I don't know how to say this one, but it has a whopping 300 millimeters of angled armor. Horrible under panel, so that's what I'm going to pen it, obviously. But it's a back-mounted turret. So basically, you can side scrape, but if you do it wrong, that actually I see that flawed, because you can go that anyway. You can go right to that yellow back there. So you may want to just go frontal on this tank. I saw this in a game so far, and I pretty enjoyed it. Like, the update just came out. Fairly good armor, which I like. Top armor is pretty crap. That 90mm, that can ricochet. That's cool. And then I think that no new lines. So in the story, which I have no money, and I wish I did right now. I wish I had money right now. I want these things. Look at this. I have not looked at this thing's armor yet. Oh no, I understand shit. This is cool. This is really cool. I'm starting to like this. Oh. And it's just the regular store. They have a bunch of random little tanks. Alright. If I can get that tank, I will, but it looks pretty thinly armored. And there's my mouse. They didn't buff its HP, which would have been nice, but, you know, it still is 3000. Now, let's go to the Soviet tanks. This is so far what I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna see if this tank got some health. No, it did not. Alright, so the IS-7 used to have 2150 HP. Now it's at 2400. It's still whopping armored as hell. It's gonna be harder to kill. It's gonna take one more shot than it normally does. But that's nice to know for those IS-7 users. You're gonna be happy. Still skyscraped in the house, which is funny. That's what I know so far on the Soviets. And I'm quite upset because I did sell this tank just a day ago because it performs crap. It's garbage and it needs updated. What they did is they updated it. They give it some more side armor, and they actually updated its turret armor. and they gave it a. I will be buying this back, guys, just so you know. I'll be buying this tank back. They gave it side armor, and they actually buffed it. So my Type 5 Heavy is no longer elite, because I need to get this. And yeah, I'll be buying the Type 5 Heavy back once I get that million. So what I'll be doing is, what time is it? Give me a sec, guys. On the Boga too, because it's still good. I use it, and I still have a bunch of times 2 ops. I'm gonna be playing it like shit, like crazy. I'm gonna go all through all the rest of them. How many are left? I'm gonna go through all 85 of them. That's about 8 million silver I can get because of how good I played that tank. And then I can buy that tank, and I still have enough to get what's my foot in it? This, and then hopefully my goal is once I can get the Ferdinand to its tier 9 component, which is the Jagdtiger, I will be buying this back. I was a beast when I played this thing. Oh, this shit. Really weak the fuck. This used to be a god. I guess they did not like it. So they nerfed the shit out of that. Like I used to play the VK, so there's another thing. Is they nerfed the VK, and I don't know why. It was good, but it was very, very hard to kill. Because that underpanel. They changed that where that little frontal thing is not the weak point where it wasn't frontally. It is pretty thickly armored now. So whenever you see these tanks in game, just shoot them in the underpanel. Mostly you'll fight tier 10s. And I'm gonna play this tank a lot more. Give you guys some gameplay of me going up to this tank. Maybe on live stream is honestly I want to be lazy and I do not want to upload a video because it takes me time to record, upload, and normally my system's like fuck you and we do not want to upload. So if you've seen this tank, do not fire here because you're dealing with that and then that. So alright, so if it's angling, just right here. Tier 10 you go right through, even tier 8s will. Right there in the side armor it's a little 160 millimeters at max, so you'll go through reliably. And that's if it's angling its hull. If it's not, just shoot its underpanel. If it's hiding its underpanel, you're not gonna go through the top. Try and shoot the blue armor, because you could have a chance to go overmatch it, but if not, the green armor. But if you're not willing to take those chances, good place is Cheeks. Cheeks of the turret are very weak. Tier 10s can go right through. Now, the main reason is even a Jagdpanzer E100, look at his penetration. His rounds. His rounds will penetrate reliably, but has a chance to just ting right off. And if you guys look at his rounds penetration, this is why I hate the Jagdpanzer and is why I'm getting it. It has 224 minimum. That means it hits my underpanel. It will always, or top, my underpanel will always pen with every shot. There's no chance of it not penning. And that's why this tank's so overpowered. And it has a good armor. And then a good maximum would be 374, which is still a shit ton. Cause that, like, originally, that's 240 millimeters. I had my turret even like this. He could still get the turret. Now, 21 millimeters, that's about 51 millimeters added on. He's not going to go through. And this, it's honestly going to be more reliable to have my turret like this, because it's going to be more easy to pen my actual side. I'll find out the actually perfect number through playing a ton of games. I don't have much more times, guys. They did update this, I guess. Alright, so damage standing with the mouse, 45%. I'm pretty good with it. And if you guys can tell, I like any steel walls. I haven't gotten one top gun with it though. I got a lot of steel walls, snipers, and I got someone's ammo to detonate. Now this is my proud tank, Scout. I spot a lot of people. I've kamikazed once apparently. Crucial contribution with my friends. Patrol duty. That one's hard to get. People don't understand how hard patrol duty is. Because you have to keep those 6 detected long enough for you to do it. Because you don't get the spot bonus in this. Or they do on computer, I don't know. But you don't get the bonus for after spotting. So like I spotted a mouse. Say I spotted a mouse. He magically unspotted it, and someone else spotted him. I was there looking at him the whole time, so it looks like I spotted him. No, someone else got the after spot, so they keep getting all the assist bonus. And I'm almost to my second max excellence. I hit 80% after doing 2,000 plus in a game, which is a lot with this gun. And then my goal is to max out its crew as well with almost my phone in it. So that's it for the update. Wait, actually shit. They gave it more HP. I'm gonna go through more of the updates, so this is only a partial of the updates. And I'll give you guys more information. I don't know what has actually changed completely. This is just what I've noticed so far. Alright, see you guys.